They say that if you walk far enough along the coast road, past the cliffs where the fog never clears, you'll see an old mansion standing alone by the sea. Locals call it the Whisper House. No one lives there, not anymore. But sometimes, if the wind is right, you can hear someone calling from its windows. Her name was Clara Hale, and she wasn't supposed to go there. She was a sound engineer working for a small studio that specialized in recording nature sounds, wind, waves, birdsong, rain. When her boss heard about a haunted coastline with whispers in the fog, he sent her to capture it. Could be a viral soundscape, he said. Imagine the whispers of the fog. People will love it. So Clara went. The drive was long and gray. By the time she reached the coast, evening had fallen. The fog rolled off the sea in thick white sheets, swallowing everything beyond a few meters. Her equipment crackled from the moisture. Still, she unpacked the recorder, clipped on her headphones, and pressed record. At first, all she heard was the surf and the wind. Then, faintly, a voice. "Help me." She froze, pulled off her headphones. Nothing, only waves. She laughed nervously. Just wind distortion, she told herself. But the recorder's signal light kept flickering, as if someone was breathing into the microphone. Then she saw it. Through the fog, a shape, a house. Old, 3 stories tall, its roof half collapsed, its windows glowing faintly with light. Her rational mind screamed to leave, but curiosity is stronger than fear, and curiosity kills more than cats. Clara approached the gate. It was rusted shut, yet swung open on its own when she touched it. Inside, the air was cold, unnaturally so. She started recording again. Testing, Whisper House, coastal fog, 10:22 p.m., she said softly. Her voice echoed back from somewhere deep inside the halls. Only it wasn't her voice. It said, "Don't." She froze. Her recorder trembled in her hands. She replayed the clip and heard her voice clearly say, "Don't come in." The house groaned as if alive. Still, she entered. The first floor was empty, old furniture covered in sheets, wallpaper peeling. But the deeper she went, the louder the whispers became. They weren't random now. They were words, sentences. Why did you come? She shouldn't have come. Not again. She followed the sound upstairs, each step creaking under her weight. At the end of the hallway, one door was slightly open, light leaking through the crack. She pushed it open. A small room, a rocking chair, a phonograph turning slowly, though the needle wasn't touching the record, and beside it, an old microphone. It looked exactly like hers. On the desk, a reel-to-reel tape recorder was already running. The tape turned silently, then stopped with a click. Then it played her own voice. "I found it. The Whisper House. I think it's recording me before I speak." Her heart raced. "How?" she whispered. The voice on the tape answered, "Because you were here before." The lights flickered, the air turned to mist, the walls began to hum, deep, resonant, like the house was breathing. And then, a scream, hers, echoing from the recorder. She turned to run, but the hallway was gone, only fog. She stumbled forward, coughing until the floor vanished beneath her. She fell endlessly through sound. The next morning, fishermen found her car by the cliffs. Inside, her recorder was still running. On the tape was her voice whispering softly, "If you hear me, don't follow the sound." And in the distance, faintly, another whisper replied, "Too late."